Hi guys, welcome to the fifth episode of Infotainment. In today's episode, we will discuss what did China do wrong with Hong Kong and why is it in trouble now? 2020 has been a turbulent year in general, but China has made it particularly disturbing for international politics. After COVID-19 controversy, picking up fight with USA, Australia, Brazil, European Union and even India, China is now causing turbulence in Hong Kong with its new law on national security. This law prohibits succession, subversion, terrorism, and collusion of Hong Kong by any foreign powers. But the highlight of this law is that nobody in Hong Kong can now speak against the Chinese government or even protest against it. The law is now in effect from June 30th, and this has raised a concern not only in Hong Kong but everywhere else in the world. This law is being looked at as draconian, but this tension between Hong Kong and China is nothing new. Before Hong Kong was a part of China, it was a colony of Britain. In 1997, Britain peacefully handed it over to China, and ever since then, it is a special administrative region under the Chinese government. The relationship between China and Hong Kong is anything but peaceful. Ever since its occupation, Hong Kong has been protesting against the Chinese government for their interference in internal matters of Hong Kong. In 2009 to 2010, in 2014, and in recently 2019, the students of Hong Kong's different universities hit the roads to protest against Chinese government's interference in the academic matters. From time to time, China has been manipulating with the academic norms of Hong Kong's universities and schools so that the youth can be integrated with Chinese mainland. But the scholars of Hong Kong has protested against it, saying that the Chinese cannot do it under the treaty signed by China and Britain while transferring Hong Kong. It was only last year when almost 2 million people in Hong Kong hit the roads to protest against an extradition law arbitrarily reformed by the Chinese government. Interestingly, against much police brutality, the students in Hong Kong protested in a very unique way using umbrellas to protect themselves and uploaded the pictures and videos on social media. It got them enough of international attention. Hong Kongers are also pissed at the Chinese government for not giving them enough time to even evaluate the law on national security. Their fears are quite legitimate given that only a few thousand people hit the road, but 300 of them have already been arrested, most of which are students. The assault on students and media persons have already attracted strong international reaction. Britain has already offered British citizenship to 30 lakh Hong Kongers. United States have revoked many privileges of bankers dealing with Chinese government officials and have disregarded Hong Kong as a suitable place for business anymore. Australia and European Union too have threatened China with economic restrictions and have invited Hong Kongers to live in their country as citizens. In response, China has stated that it's none of anybody's business what China does with Hong Kong. While the separatist movements in Hong Kong began, many of them realized that they are facing life imprisonment too. But for the students of Hong Kong, the priority is to get rid of China and the national security law.